Alright, here we are, Canadian Junkyard. Okay, pro tip here. Hey everybody, welcome back to your favorite YouTube show, Fixing Random Crap with Craig. Today, we are looking at this record player that we have worked on before. It is spinning, but it needed a new needle. Potentially the person in the frame right now might have been a little bit rough with it in the past, and the needle just kind of got destroyed. So we ordered some new needles. Hey, we got some new needles, eh, Hudsie? Yeah. This is what it is. We were just learning how the needle sits in the groove on the records and sends the music. Well, not on that part, Hudson, but on the record, right? It sits in the groove on the record, and as it spins around, it sends the music to the speakers. Okay, you can find that spot and put it right through the hole. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the needle installed. Now, I've also noticed that... oh yeah, you hear it a little bit, eh? Yeah, good. Okay, cool, but we're going to be gentle. Let's not push it. So you can hear it a little bit. See? It's actually sound coming out through there already, but it's not going to the speakers yet because it's not plugged into this needle. So there's some wires that come out of here. We have 4 wires, and on the end of the needle we have 4 connectors. Now, one of our wires is no longer connected to these little pins here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little pin. There it is. And the other records have that. So I'm going to look at this real closely, and we'll get the white wire is the one that doesn't have that on it anymore, so it fell off. And, oh, good job. Good zooming, dude. And, yeah, then I also didn't, keep track of which wire went where when we took this apart, because it kind of came off by force, I will say. And we're going to probably have to do some testing to figure out which wire goes on which piece of the needle. But we'll keep you posted. Okay, so first thing that's important is that I was trying to get the needle on, but it only lifts up like this high. It's really hard to see what's going on underneath there. But if you reach back over here, there's a little tab that you can press, and then it will lift all the way up. And then you can see, and you can kind of see that there's a tab here. A little bit hard to see. Right there at the back by my thumb. And this piece kind of goes in there at the back. See that little tab right at the back? Let me use my other hand. This little tab right here.
The Greek guy in Transylvania? Blobby.
That tab sticking out the back goes in there. And then the front piece. There's another piece here. Let me lift this back up again. Sorry, it's tough with one hand. That little tab on the front, I believe, is going to click in and hold that on. So I'm going to try to get the wires connected first and then connect that. I'm struggling with the white one. I think I may need to get a new tab. You can see I kind of bent this one in hopes of crimping it on, but I'm not sure if that's going to work. But anyway, we'll keep you posted.